Hellos and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana, and for the returning subscribers, I'm happy to have you back. May God just bless you all. So today I want to show you how we prepare liquid soap in my country, Kenya. And without much talking, let me just show you what we are using. I actually don't know the names, and okay, the names are so difficult for me to pronounce, but I have them in the receipt, so I link them on the description box. But you don't need to worry, because when you go to a seller, they know how they package them, and this how the package looks like. Depending on the volume that you want, you just tell them I want 5 liters, 10 liters. They measure in liters. So for these ones, I bought detergents for 5 liters. This the second ingredient. We also have this powder stuff. This the stone. Before, by the way, things have really changed. Before that powder, that stone I have showed you, which is crushed. We used to buy it when it was a solid, then you crush it for yourself. And for me, I think those days it was much a lot compared to nowadays. So I don't know, like things have really changed. So basically these are the ingredients that I'm using. Then something else have noted. Before I could prepare this liquid soap without a mask, but nowadays I don't know what has changed. Comment down below by the way and tell me if I'm the only one buying ingredients from the wrong place or the right place, or it's everywhere. Because before I used to buy my detergents from someone who passed last year out of COVID. But nowadays I'm buying from a different person. This the second time, but without this mask I can't manage to prepare it. It's so choking and irritating. Not irritating, it's just choking. But maybe those are the detergents that have come in 2023. When it comes to the mixing, I will start with this crushed stone. And I guess the reason they tie them so tightly is that they don't, you don't get to keep smelling that smell as you walk around with it. But it's good. It's a soap that I love a lot. You can use it for washing utensils, mopping the house, cleaning the compound. You can use it in so many different ways. And by the way, let me know if you've ever used this soap to wash your clothes. I remember when I was in high school, sometimes you could find your shopping is finished up and there's nothing much you can do. So because we used to be given soap to mop the dormitories or the hostels, that's the soap I used to gawa. Or I just take a little, wash my clothes, and I go to class smiling. If you've noticed that it's so windy, and that's why I have said you have to be careful when mixing the detergents, because when it's windy like this, you can't afford to put the powder right there and you leave it like that, because it will be blown away. So you have to keep alternating. The first thing I added is that stone thing, the one that is crushed, and as you can see, I have added this this kind of liquid. So the essence of adding this one is to ensure that in case the wind is too much, nothing is blown away. And I'll keep adding the other detergent slowly by slowly. So just stick around so that I show you how I perfectly do this. And it saves a lot of money, by the way. If you use this soap, you can attest at the comment section, because it serves the same purpose as the other soaps, by the way. So in case you don't know more about this soap, go to shops where detergents are sold, or you just ask your neighbors where they get these soaps from, and you'll have saved some coins. Before, I used to mop the house with the soap that I wash clothes, as in, and it used to get finished so fast until I realized this. add all the detergents together, then you'll put some water and wait for them to dissolve. But believe me, the soap is not always consistent, and you find some hard things inside. So if you want your soap to be so smooth and perfect with a lot of foam, make sure that you beat everything that you put there so that they mix together and get a very smooth consistency before you add any water. This point, I will add water to the crush or to our mixture, and remember we are supposed to measure this water to 5 liters. If you bought your detergents worth 5 liters, just make sure you measure your water for 5 liters. And something I've noticed with these ones, it's so thick. By the way, it's so thick. I can even add 6 liters or 7 liters, and that's where you can see I'm adding some water so that it's not too thick yet. It's just for using at home. I remember sometimes back I used to sell this soap when I was in college because of course you need some money and you can't keep calling your parents every time to ask for money. So those days rarely could you find people selling this soap, and I used to know somewhere I was going for the detergent. So I used to go for the detergents for around 20 liters. I come prepare and I put it in 20 in bottles of 20 mls. Then I go sell, and I used to make a lot of money and survive on that. If you've ever done this business, let me know in the comment box, or if you are doing this business currently, let us know on the comment box, because it doesn't matter which work you're doing. What matters is getting your money. So once I've prepared my soap, I like leaving it for around 20 minutes or just overnight to give it time to settle. And in case there's something that had not dissolved, it dissolves, and that's why you can see I'm transferring it from this basin to this bottle. So when it comes to mixing your detergents, make sure you've bought a basin or something which is specifically for mixing these detergents. And also for the mwiko or the wooden stick that I was using, make sure that you have one that is purposely for preparing your detergents, so that you don't keep mixing your cooking mwikos with the detergent mwikos. Sorry. Guys, my voice is kind of disappearing, and at this point I'll just empty my soap in this bottle, leave it to settle. And right now I'm telling you, the aroma is so good. Is it aroma or the scent? The scent is so good. So something about these detergents, when you go to buy, make sure you specify what you want. If it's 5 liters, 20 liters, specify the liters that you want. Also specify the color of your soap that you want. You have that option. And you also have an option to specify the scent that you have. We have so many colors, we have so many scents, so it's up to you to know which scent you want and specify so that you get exactly what you're looking for. Guys, we've come to the end of today's video. Let me just wrap up the video at this point. I hope you've learned something. Let's meet on my next video, and if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to my channel and also give the video a like. Bye.